Coming up next here on Golf America.
A lot of people come here not knowing just how natural this golf course is. There's no houses, there's no out of bounds.
We're heading to North Florida as we'll take you around a wonderful Reese Jones designed golf course. Plus, golf fitness coach Mindy Boysen offers up a great exercise that will help you to develop more upper body strength for your golf game. And PGA professional Brad Myers offers up some great advice for golfers on how to set your mind at ease so you'll hit better tee shots.
Get the face square to the target.
Golf America, a weekly look at the courses you play and the game we love, is brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game, and by cyberlinksgolf.com, the home of golf course videos. Hi everyone, and welcome to the program. We're at the Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida this week. Hammock Dunes is a member-owned private club that features two outstanding golf courses. The Tom Fazio designed Links course and our course of the week, the Creek course, designed by Reese Jones. Now, the Creek course opened for play back in 2003 and sits on 690 acres of nature preserve, meaning there'll never be a single home built on this property.
Well, I knew when we came here that we had a great opportunity because this was the second golf course at Hammock Dunes. Really complements the first one. We're inland, the first course is on the ocean, and we have a pure site. Basically, it was so natural. It was dictated really by Mother Nature, the trees, and the wet areas. A lot of people come here not knowing just how natural this golf course is. There's no houses, there's no out of bounds. Every hole is framed by vegetation, either live oaks, palmettos, or pine trees, or a combination of those features.
For golf course architect Reese Jones, the Creek course here at Hammock Dunes Club represented the ideal opportunity to create a very challenging golf course, yet one that can also be played and enjoyed by the higher handicap golfer.
He did a great job on the routing of the holes and the shape of the holes. If you're a low handicap for playing off the back tees, you need to work it right and left and right. If you're on the forward tees, there's very few marshes that you can't carry, at 100, 110 yards.
Spread out over 690 acres of what is basically a wildlife preserve, the Creek course allows you to enjoy the game the way it was meant to be, while at the same time excite your senses of a land teeming with plant and wildlife.
We're in a little bit more of a rural area here, so you get more wildlife.
The Creek course originally opened for play back in 2003, but has undergone extensive renovations over the last several years.
2 summers ago, we did the greenside bunkers, and this last summer, we did all the fairway bunkers.
Throughout the fairways here on the Creek course, you'll find celebration grass with Tiff Gran on the collars and Tiff Eagle on the greens. And regardless of what time of the year you tee it up here on the Creek course, you'll always find tournament-like playing conditions.
Very consistent, 365 days, this is what you see.
With its 7 sets of tees, this is a golf course for all levels of players.
There is a variety for every golfer. The farther back you go, the more of a challenge it is.
For the very skilled golfer, the back black tees played a 73.55 and feature a course rating of 76.6 and a slope of 152. Moving it up to the green tees reduces the length down to just under 6,500 yards. And for the ladies, the red tees play to 47-37. While length certainly plays a factor in the challenge of playing this course, so too does the wind.
Did a great job with the layout. Each hole goes a different direction, so you have to find that wind on every hole to really play it well.
Another thing that makes the Creek course unique is the routing of this layout.
No, it wouldn't be unusual to tee off and play for 3 hours, 45 minutes and not see another group. Each hole's going a different direction. It's really nice that way.
The Creek course at Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida. A spectacular golf course designed by Reese Jones that will challenge your game at a new level. This course, together with its sister course, the Links course, is one of the reasons Hammock Dunes Club is one of Florida's premier private oceanfront communities. Fit for Golf and Fit for Life is brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game.
Hi, I'm Mindy Brittner from Fit for Golf, Fit for Life, and we're here at Porter's Neck Country Club in Wilmington, North Carolina. Now, so much I focus on, everybody focuses on balance for the golf swing, flexibility for the golf swing, rotation for the golf swing, stability in the legs for the golf swing. Don't move off your target. So many things, but what we don't hear a lot about, or I don't have a lot of requests for from my golfers, is strength in the upper body. Yes, strength in the core, but a lot of strength in the shoulder girdle, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the pecs, even in the arms. You need to be able to have a lot of strength and stability up here in order to not be too flimsy in your backswing. So today we're going to do one exercise, just one, and it's called elbow to hand push-up. There are little steps to it. I think this is a slightly advanced move, but let's go ahead and try it. So go ahead and get on the floor. Do this with me. Level 1, go ahead and put your hands in a fist. I want your head between your hands. That's one of the biggest mistakes I see with people who try these exercises is they're way back here and then they wonder why their shoulders hurt. So make sure your head is right between your fists and go ahead and lift up your knees. Now, I would suggest that you have someone with you when you first do this, a certified golf fitness specialist, or even in front of your mirror to make sure that you have your core pulled in, you squeeze your glutes, and you have a nice flat back. How do I look? I don't have anybody checking on me. So go ahead and hold just like this. If you feel pretty good about this, then here's our next part. Your hands are going to go where your elbows go. So we're going to go hand, hand, elbow, elbow. I'm going to take my feet a little wider, make it a little easier. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. So this gives me a really good sense of how strong people are when they come see me. Now, I also see a lot of this. Hand and the whole body turns. You know what? I am perfectly fine with that. You use whatever you have to push up, and then you come back down. Ultimately, here's what it looks like. Hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But guess what? You not only do right, left, you have to do left, right. There is a difference, and you'll find it. You'll see which one's your strongest. Left, right, left, right. Do you notice how I'm opening up my fingertips? Because I'm trying to get the pressure away from my wrists and into my fingers a little bit more. Left, right, left, right. There you go. There is the elbow to hand push-up or hand to elbow push-up. Remember, you have to have a good plank a good foundation before you start adding a lot of movement and moves in there. That's going to help you with maintaining your posture in your backswing so that your shoulder's going to go up and down and you can have a nice consistent impact zone. So for that exercise and a lot more on the floor, go to my website, fitforgolfusa.com.
Fit for Golf and Fit for Life has been brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game. Our course of the week is the Reese Jones Design Creek course here at the Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida. Right now, we're out here at hole number 7. This is some kind of par 3. First time on the tee here, you look at this hole and you say there's no landing surface other than the green itself. Not true. There is some bailout area to the front of the green and a little bit to the left, but really nothing to the right, making this one of the tougher par 3s on a course that's filled with tough par 3s.
Straight is a premium because you're surrounded by marsh on 7.
From the tee, hole number 7 can be quite deceptive, as it looks as if there is no bailout area either right or left.
You've got a little more room in front of that green than you think, than your eye sees there.
And that's the beauty of this Reese Jones design. For example, on the par 5-6, visually, he's telling you to use a shorter iron on your second shot. But the reality is, it's easier to hit a longer club like a 3 wood to lay up.
Now he's doing the opposite to you on the next hole. You think that longer looks safer, but you do have a little more safety in the front of that green and just short of it.
Another huge factor to how this hole will play is the wind.
So it's hard on the tee sometimes to figure out where the wind is, but you can hear it in the trees, so you know it's there, but you're not sure which direction or how intense it is.
And although the green does slope from back to front, making it receptive to most shots, the putting surface is fairly small here at number 7.
In the bailout situation there, not being any, you need to hit that ball very solid. Hi, I'm Brad Myers, PGA Director of Golf here at the Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida. Today we're on the back championship black tee of our Reese Jones Design Creek course, and we're going to talk a little bit about how you handle the challenges of a tough tee shot. Right here we're faced with a par 4 where we have a penalty area on the right, penalty area on the left, and about a 180-yard carry over marsh to even get to the fairway. So what happens in that situation, and I work up with my students on this, is that a couple physiological changes happen in your body. Your heart rate will speed up, your breathing will begin to shallow, and the blood is forced to your extremities as part of our fight and flight mechanisms that our brain has to deal with fear. But what I think you need to do is I think you need to think about the golf swing in more of a circular motion around your body. It's on an inclined plane, and that'll help you hit the face square to the target, the path better, and it'll allow you to keep the club head speed up so you can hit it past some of the dangers. And what I like to do is to think about using both hands equally to set the club and my wrist hinge over my right shoulder. And then it's very important that you use your arms, your upper arms, to swing the club through impact and on into your finish of your golf swing. That'll enable you to hold that coil longer and hit a straight shot. Now let's try this shot. Okay, that worked out. So to recap, I want to use my right and my left hand equally to coil my wrist over my right shoulder. I want to use my biceps and my triceps and both arms equally to swing the entire club through to the finish. Hope that helps.
Hole number 10 on the Reese Jones Design Creek course at Hammock Dunes Club is a good-looking golf hole. It is also a challenging one for each and every player, regardless of what tee you are playing from.
And like I said earlier, the shots, you have to stay on every shot.
Now, the ideal tee shot is to carry the fairway bunker up the right-hand side. For those who can't, anything to the left of the fairway bunker should be okay too.
Probably hitting a hybrid on your second shot. But you've got water right, you have very large bunkers left and hazard left of that.
So whether it's off the tee, hitting your second shot, or on your approach, this is another golf hole on this Reese Jones Design where you really need to focus and play smart.
I think for a better player there, my advice is you work from the center of the green and try to work the ball right or left at whatever pin you have. But you want to get it on the center of that green and putt out to the edges rather than getting above the hole.
If you were to define Hammock Dunes Club based purely on golf, it would be quite simply a golfer's paradise. As a member of this private Florida club, a distinguished Emerald Club of the world, you get to enjoy two outstanding golf courses. The Tom Fazio designed Links course, which is a fantastic layout that straddles the Atlantic Ocean. And the Reese Jones Design Creek course, a truly unique layout that traverses 690 acres of wildlife preserve. But apart from golf, Hammock Dunes Club offers so much more to its members, including two complete practice facilities, a resort-style pool, tennis and bocce ball courts, and 4 new pickleball courts. A croquet club that is home to one of Florida's largest club associations. And just recently, the club completed a $7.2 million renovation that included a brand new fitness center.
Fitness center is 5,500 square feet. It has a studio with scheduled classes Monday through Friday and virtual classes, so we have fitness on demand, but everything in the fitness center is new.
Also included in the renovation is the new Dunes Tavern, featuring outdoor dining and an open concept kitchen.
The bar on Friday nights was always the place to be, and so we needed to double it in size. We also wanted to use the ocean for dining. And so the Dunes Tavern was born, twice the size of the old 19th hole, and with beautiful sheltered patio dining.
The Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida. World-class golf, world-class amenities for all.
It's much more about connections, it's about socializing, it's about how do you feel when you walk in the club. It's more of a lifestyle, and you can be active in all parts of the club, not just the golf course.
And our final look at our course of the week, the Reese Jones Design Creek course at the Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida, brings us out here to hole number 17. Tough par 4 from the back tee, not as bad from the front tees. Still, an accurate tee shot and a very accurate approach shot into this green could find you putting for birdie, or at least down the minimum walking off this green with a par.
Though not the longest par 4 in this golf course, number 17 certainly plays long. And one of the reasons is the forced carry off the tee for those playing the black and gold tees.
No place to miss on your tee shot. You probably need to hit that about 250 to 260 to get it into the fairway.
Find the fairway off the tee here at number 17, and you have won half the battle.
From the up tees, better players can take a run at that green.
On your second shot, you'll be taking aim for an elevated green with an ample amount of protection.
Left bunker's a little harder, depends where the pin is. If you've short-sided it there, it's very difficult because you're so far below the putting surface. Right when you're elevated a little bit, but the challenge there is you're going to have to hit a longer bunker shot to get it back to a green that slopes back to front.
The par 4 17th on the Reese Jones designed Creek course at Hammock Dunes Club. Just one of 36 holes of golf you can enjoy at one of Florida's premier private clubs.
And that's going to do it for this week's program. We do want to give special thanks to Jesse Thorpe, Brad Myers, Kim Laxton, and the entire staff here at the Hammock Dunes Club in Palm Coast, Florida. If you're looking for a private club to join in North Florida, then please check out the Hammock Dunes Club. I'm Alan Hunter. For all of us here at Golf America, hit 'em long and straight, and we'll see you next time.
Golf America, a weekly look at the courses you play and the game we love, has been brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game, and by CyberLinksGolf.com, the home of golf course videos.